starts pushing towards the road.
So yeah, the road's not.
How we see find an exit. You been on a nice one? Yeah, man.
Rocky, 21 years in this game, and finally you get your chance to fight for the world title.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, it's been long, but it's been enjoyable along the way, and we're there now. But obviously, I'm fighting for the WBA world title, but I've got to get it first. So, but looking forward to it.
Well, you're gonna have to go over to his home backyard. Not Berlin though, because he's from Berlin. But where did you say you fight?
It's in Offenburg, the border of Germany and Switzerland. I think there's been a few fights there of Salman's promotions. I think they put shows on there, so I think he might have fought there in the past. But it's a mad one. Like, you know, you've got to fly to a certain airport and then get an hour or two train to Offenburg. But it should be, you know, good experience. And
well, he's probably best known for beating Paul Smith. I think it was last summer, that wasn't it?
I think so.
I think it was.
Yeah.
So, but he's defended it a few times now. I think he's 26 years old and he's what, 20 unbeaten in 23 fights.
Yeah, he's
got just one blemish on his record, which is a draw, which he avenged and stopped the kid to fight afterwards.
Oh yeah.
So obviously he's done everything right. But I was just checking the stats, because I like checking the stats, and you know, officially you've both got, because you're known as a big puncher, and he's not, yet you both got exactly the same percentage in stoppages. Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know what way he's got 10.
12. He's got 12 out of 22.
I got 4. Oh, we're 14 out of 26. No, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it's how we both.
Well, it's just how you perceived. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind when you talk about Rocky Fielding is big puncher.
Yeah.
You know, as you proved against Brophy in the first round, which I don't think anyone was expecting that.
No, that's it. I always knew, like, I had the feeling right the way through the camp. I knew that, you know, if I do catch anyone right, I can do no damage. So everyone was saying, yeah, Brophy with 50-50 fight, and he'd come off a good win, and
he did a very good
stoppage, win. Yeah, so it was, you know, I was up for the fight, and that's why it showed when I had that bit of fear factor in me and the bit of a nerves. That showed. Like I was just speaking before with Martin about the fight and stuff, and my stoppages, my 14 stoppages, I look through the opponents. I had the fear, I had nerves, everything with them.
I remember you telling me that last time when you were speaking. You went that. I know that's the right feeling to have going into a fight.
I needed it, and you know, we last fight, as I say, with Brophy, the stoppage. It was, if I want to kick on, and I know I can mix it with the top. I've got to be doing that to Brophy. I can't be going 12 rounds slugging it with Brophy when I know I've got bigger things, vision, you know what I mean? And so I knew if I do a good job on Brophy, I knew that I've got to push on. I've got to, you know, I've got to get a shot.
Well, this is what you've been waiting for like we said before, 21 years. But you've just got 4 weeks, well, just over 4 weeks' notice. Now I know you stay in the gym. You've been in the gym since your last fought, which was it March? Was it on the Kell Brook show?
Yeah.
Is this enough to fine tune you to bring you to peak performance?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because as I say, we've known for a while. We just couldn't say nothing really. No. So we've known. Obviously, same goes for him. You know, if not less time for him, because he's obviously picked me. I already the feeling. You know, let's just Ramirez. Accepted Ramirez, you know. Yeah,
because there was talk about you fighting Gilbert Ramirez.
Yeah. So I accepted that like 2 months ago, and that fell within a couple of weeks. So then I knew, well, right, we sat down. Let's you know, Tyron Zeuge, he wants a defence. So me and Jamie, and you know, we've had that in our heads for the last 8 weeks, and we've trained for him now.
Yeah.
And now with it being 4 weeks Saturday, it makes no difference. We've got everything in plan, sparring wise and stuff. So it's I think it's all just coming right, and like Ramirez fell through.
Do you all think everything for a reason?
Yeah, I'm hoping so, because there were talks about this, and I've won the WBA International a while ago, and Ramirez fell through. This has come. I'm confident, you know what I mean. So I'm just taking things. I'm not rushing things. We've ticked over nicely. We knew I'd be in a big fight in July. Eddie told me anyway. So it'd either be 14th, 21st or 28th of July. So that was the aim to work towards.
But did you really think you were going to get your world title shot, or do you think, because you've been unfortunate? I mean, just before Christmas you should have been fighting Skoglund, shouldn't you? Yeah. Which was going to be a big profile fight for you, and perhaps put you right in the mix again, you know, because you know he was in that World Boxing Series. Put a great show against Callum Smith, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely. And you know what, I don't turn down fights, and I haven't done the past. I've always fought, but then now I've learned over the years this boxing game that I can't just be this brave boxer all the time going, yeah, fight him, yeah, because if I say no, Eddie will say I'm a shit house, and it doesn't work like that now. I realise now, and I said after Brophy, if I do a job on Brophy, I'm having a say. I want to say in a big fight, and I'm seeing fighters getting opportunities, which is good on them, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, I've won most things, I've been around, and where's my opportunity? So I just stuck to my guns, and I just pressed on with Eddie, and obviously with MTK, and they've been great. They've been on Eddie themselves, and you know, pushing, and as you said before, Skoglund fell through, so I was like, you know, so, as I said before, again, everything happens for a reason. Obviously his situation was not good news, and wish him well on it, but I've known that I'm there or thereabout, you know. If I'm in the rankings, I'm high in the rankings, so what's the point staying there? And then if opportunities come, I don't take them. It's no point. I've been in the rankings in top 5 now for
you seem to have been around a long time now, but you're 30 years old. But do you feel like you're a young 30 because you've not really had hard fights? You've come through.
No, I'd say no. I'm dead young. I stay in the gym, and I feel now, coming working with Jamie and the lads that are here, I feel now there's a lot more to me, and you know, I say I'm 30, I'm being no hard fights and no wars, everything's either, you know, being a couple of 12 rounds stop, you know what I mean? So I just feel everything's just coming now, everything's just coming.
Rocky, I've been fortunate to watch you for quite a few years and train at different places and everything, but I must admit, as with all the lads here, I've seen a massive improvement. You know, you sort of got been here just over a year now.
Yeah, I think it's just last summer. Yeah. So,
but since that little fight walked in, that little Carl Frampton, I don't know. He's a very confident little man, isn't he? Yeah. And he seems to. It seems to be spilling out into all of you lot, because all your performances have all picked up over the last year. Yeah, you seem to be.
Not that, you know. Not just, you know, obviously he's a class fighter, and he's, you know, his experience, three-time world champion and everything. So we all bounce, you know what I mean, off each other, but mostly the important thing is Jamie bringing that extra bit of out in me.
But you seem to be more enthusiastic about it. You seem to be going through when I last, before the Brophy fight, you seem to have gone through the motions for a little while.
Yeah, and I could see that, you know what I mean, just I think just around that time I had, like, you know, a lot of things going through.
You had a few family,
just obviously my granddad who weren't well, then my mum weren't well, And then I had to take her to the hospital every day while I had to train, and then finish training, go and pick her up, take her to the hospital. That was it every day for 2 months.
So everything became a chore?
Yeah, and then I was like, you know, all these weird things going on. I stayed in the gym, I was fit, then I was coming to the fight and I was just flat, and now my mum's good, everything's spot on, and it showed in the Brophy fight because I had 10 weeks with Jay. No problems outside, everything was focused, and I got in there and done a first round job, and touch wood, everything's going to plan now with the same way with training and with everything else, so I'm looking forward to it.
You feel this is your time now, mate?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know, you say before, like 20 odd years, and it's like I haven't started and then just got to a point and then like, no, everyone starts and got to be a world champion.
Well, did you when you first kicked over, did you believe you could be a world champion?
I didn't know, I did. Wife, you know, I've posted pictures a couple of times that I was 10, I had all the British title and didn't think anything, and I ended up fighting for it, and I put the picture next to the thing, and there's me 10, there's me now, won the British. I walked Alex Moon in the ring with the Commonwealth at the Olympia when I was like 13. I won the Commonwealth, that's framed in the house, do you know what I mean? So I've got Shane Aries, WBU, Peter Culshaw's WBU world title belt wrapped around me when I was 14. Now the picture's missing now because I've got my chance, do you know what I mean? So it's just, it's mad, I just didn't, you know, some people didn't even think when a prize fight, I wouldn't even do that in a prize fight, do you know what I mean?
That was very early on in your career.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was about your 6th fight or something you went into?
Second or third it was.
Was it? So you won it in your 6th fight, didn't you, with the final?
Yeah, but I mean, just things like that, no, I didn't even, you know, I know I obviously took a loss to Callum, which, no big deal, do you know what I mean? And there's a few fighters like I see now, like, just, you know, look at the situation, I've took a defeat and I've got back in the gym and I've kept learning, I've had 5 wins after it and I'm fighting for the world title, so anyone out there, do you know what I mean, don't let any defeats just knock you, it's just how you come back and how you continue, so I've stuck at it and I've got this to this point now where I want to fight for the world title and that's it, let's see what comes. And
no, I'm really tough for you, mate. Yeah. I think it's well deserved, and I'm sure in 4 weeks time you'll be going over to Germany, you'll be bringing that belt back, mate.
Oh yeah, that's it, it's the visions of
Do you know something? I was fortunate.
Do you know what I mean?
But do you know something? You know, when you were talking about things falling into place and everything happening for a reason, because as you said, there's a lot of shit's happened to you over the last few years, you know what I mean? Not what you planned for, but it seems like this is right. I've spoke to you on numerous occasions coming to the gym, and you say, don't worry, it'll happen, and it has now, and perhaps the better one of the two, because Gilbert Romero's, I think, is officially the #1 outside of George Groves, and also I think size could be a massive difference in this, because you're going to be huge towards him.
Yeah, you know, he's a lot smaller, Romero's a lot taller, but as I said just before, like, it's, you know, if the promoter rings in and says, look, you're travelling there, there's a world title fight there, I'm not going to, I'll leave that till a minute for. So if it was Ramirez, it was still tough, it was still hard, I'm going in there confident to win. That's felt
as long as there's a world title belt on the line, you were going, no matter who.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's been a few tweets about this regular title thing, do you know what I mean? But people like saying Groves is the champ, I know that, you know what I mean? But if that's what the WBA have put it down.
Do you know something? Everyone says about belts, you know, having too many belts and too many, but I don't mind it, because I like the unifications. I think it makes for a special. I mean, you know, when there's only one champion, sometimes it's sad for a lot of fighters never getting a chance to.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, I understand on some points, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I know Groves is the champ, do you know what I mean? He's proven it, but just going off me getting tweets, it's not me. Like, I'm fighting. They've put a WBA regular. He's WBA world champion. This is a world championship fight. You're fighting, yeah, son. It could be anything. It could be Gucci belts. You know what I mean? I'm going to Germany. I'm fighting, but it doesn't bother me. It's a big fight. It's a fight.
Does it mind you going away from home?
No.
Have you ever thought away from home at all?
Amateurs for England, and I've been in the Middle East and multi-nations. You know what I mean? I've been away.
But not as a professional.
Professional, no. But I've been with Martin. All his world title fights.
Most of us went away from home, haven't they?
I've been away in South Africa training with Martin. I've been in the ring when he bossed Golovkin, Abraham. I've been in the German fight. I've been around it. The good people, and obviously I was there when he fought Abraham. Was there when he fought Steen. So I've been there. Actually, I haven't fought, but I've been around the hotel. I've been around that atmosphere and changing rooms and how it works. So no, and at the end of the day, when me and him get in the rings, me and him, and then that's the end of it. But I've got a good support that are coming over, you know, I told weeks ago, there's like 40, 50 up to now that I've booked on, and there's still more.
But I suppose that's nice, having no pressure having to sell tickets, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you just got to go over there and concentrate on what you need to do, which is win that title.
That's it, you know, I've got a good support, with close people who been with me from day one, with all my family coming over, and that's all I need, you know what I mean? That'll do me, and anyone else that comes, you know, appreciate it, and then we just get the job done then. Well,
good luck for the 14th. It's the 14th, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, and hopefully next time I do speak to you, it'll be as a world champion, mate.
Definitely, mate, yeah.
Alright, Rocky, take care, mate. Bye bye.